Nestled along the shores of Lake Erie. Welcome to Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. Here comes Malik Washington. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Fielded at the 7. This drive will start inside the 25.
Ready, set.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Crack all 80.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Well, he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Well, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Company carried for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Finds his man over the middle. He'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Escapes the pocket. Maybe it's the deck sliding down right near that marker, but it looks, Brock, looks like they're going to mark him short, so it's going to be fourth down.
Oh, that's just such a tough play right there, Kate, because if you dive head first, you likely get that first down. Remember, once you start your slide, that's where they mark the ball. In this case, it's short.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. On fourth down, the snap to Tagovailoa. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. It's not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He could do it! And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. When he gets in, touchdown! The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of any. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. To return, Jerome Ford. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. It's taken in by Kendrick Ford. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 12 there, and that gives the Browns a first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Go.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the 37-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Knocks it down to the 37. There's Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's caught. Fanning has it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Riley Moss with that tackle.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That's caught, Devon Achane. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
15 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and goal, Miami.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Finds his back, Achane. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Ready, set.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Ford on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go. 65, ready.
Into Sampson here up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Browns, lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Ready, set. Ready. Tracking, ready.
Now Sanders gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Browns a first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Got it, ready. Here we go.
Hand off here to Sampson. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Let's go.
Sanders setting the pass. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Come on, come on.
With a gun, here's Sanders. Malachi Corley reels it in. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Cowboy 80.
And off to Sampson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the set.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go now. Ready,
And give him a first down on that run, partner, as Sanders slides to a stop. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Bronco 80. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. You've got to get both feet down as well.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down. Here's Tua. That one's complete. Right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Back to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. This one will be intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
26-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
The throw now is Sanders. Taken in by Fanning. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
3rd down, run from Jenkins. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready, shot.
Tua now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Go ahead.
Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. And he'll be met into the line to limit the gain to a yard. As Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He puts some juice on it deep into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Grant tilted in to pick it up. And the Browns return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts in too many possessions.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Here comes Sampson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He just descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
That's him on a quick hitter, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 by 6. Ready?
Sanders will keep it. And and they'll pitch it out to him. Running in the red zone. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Get it.
Looking inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Connects on the crosser. At the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Ford on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Ford on the return. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. We're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
From the pistol, here's Junkins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for Cleveland. First down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting the first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here we go. Jack. 18. Come.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the air, Sanders. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard.
Ready up.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Buys time, rolling right. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Ready?
On first down, here's Sanders. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Come on. Ready?
Second down carry for Sampson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Waste of time. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth and forever coming up.
Ready? Go!
Desperation time here. Gets everything he has under this one. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They run the counter to H.N. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Tua off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Blitz coming, Tua. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Brought in, inside the 20. They'll take this across, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Browns 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Sampson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Liking 18. Ready?
Now Sanders. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Has it in close. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's Simpson. He only can get his yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Now a toss play for AJ. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They've got a man in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gets him on the end route. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's a screen for Achane. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Henry, they hand it to Achane. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Trying for it, it's Achane. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.